2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll be watching the Minnesota Timberwolves playing against the Los Angeles Lakers. And for Los Angeles, it'll be interesting to see where they take the game plan tonight. Offensively, do they rely on one or two guys to carry the load, or do they spread the wealth? We'll see. Guys, in the past, shot blockers used to live.
Traffic heading in and out of downtown Minneapolis. And now the Lakers starting group. Up front, it's Kuzma and Davis. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And for the Timberwolves, Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. The tandem at the 1 and the 2, Teague and Culver. And it's Wiggins in at the 3. We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Okay, well, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, it's Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards, and so I would just say put all the names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
And here's the Lakers. It's a three-point game. James, the bounce pass. Rondo passes to Green. Back to Davis. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Pass to Towns. Over Davis. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, a bit ago, Coach Ryan Saunders and I were able to chat. And, of course, his staff focused on its game plan against LeBron James. Who can score, who can pass. He's an entire offense unto himself. They know it will take a complete team effort to come out on top. We'll see how they do, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
One shot.
Free throw good, James.
As well as he's carried himself over the years, I'm amazed by the negativity about LeBron James. I mean, all he's done is 8 straight trips to the finals. Sometimes being on top makes you a target. Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
Here's Davis, and they double up Davis. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Chris, you think about what LeBron's accomplished, not just on the, his activism, his business acumen.
Yeah, shut up and dribble. That's what people want to do, Kevin, but he's not listening. Thank God for that. It's about his power. It threatens some people. For whatever reason, they love to knock you down a peg.
So it's Minnesota now, trailing here by 8. Now the pass to Towns. Teague with a clean look. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They're on a 10-2 run here. Got that one up quick. And that's now 7 points for LeBron.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Culver's shot is off.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
LeBron passes to Kuzma. Here's Green. Here's Davis. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Davis has got his second basket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Rondo after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Kuzma can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers? Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
And it's Towns missing. Los Angeles leading by 10. Davis finds Green. And here's Kuzma. The offensive rebound. Yep, it counts.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Culver passes to Teague. Down low. And Culver gets it to go on the assist by Teague.
I'll tell you, Culver has an array of moves once he gets into the paint.
Rondo dishes to LeBron. Outside for Rondo. Three-pointer, and again Los Angeles with the triple.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Teague against Rondo, and oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And another shot. Here's Teague.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of a shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
And now Minnesota on the fast break, and it's slammed in by Teague.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
James finds Rondo. The shot's good from LeBron. LeBron's got 9.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. And Chris, later this season, LeBron James likely to surpass Kobe Bryant for third on the all-time scoring list.
And that might be a bittersweet moment for Lakers fans, Kevin. I mean, a lot of diehard Kobe supporters who've long held that the Mamba, not LeBron, was the heir apparent to Jordan.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game. And the technical free throw is good.
And already a leader at such a young age, Towns' teammates look to him to anchor them on both ends, and he has not disappointed.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
James, the bounce pass. Green passes to Davis. Shoots over Towns. Again, the Lakers. Timberwolves trail by 9. Timberwolves passing it around. Culver with it, working on Green. Here's Wiggins, and that one is off. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. James outside. Pass to Green. Back to James. Rondo with it, covered by Wiggins. Shoots a fader, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
His field goal percentage has dipped this quarter. I mean, his movement has to be better. He has to find the open spots on the floor.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Greg, no secret that many Minnesota fans are questioning the contract they gave to Andrew Wiggins as his development has seemed to plateau.
And with all due respect to Wiggins, it would be worth worrying about if you're a Timberwolves fan. Wiggins has taken a step backwards, I feel, the last few years in his scoring and seemingly has lost the edge to his game that made him such a promising young star.
Chris, when you look around the league, who do you feel is the most universally liked player in the league?
That's a good one. There's so many players with great stories. How about Derrick Rose? Fighting all those injuries, coming back, having a 50-point game, becoming the leader again there in Minnesota. The youngest MVP ever, watching his ups and downs. Luka Doncic. How about that guy? Man, that's just from excitement of play. The fact that he's just infused this Dallas team with energy and fun. It's so much fun watching him. And then you got to go with the elder statesman. In other words, we call him the old head where I'm from, and that's Vince Carter. If you don't love Vince Carter, something's wrong with you, because he's the line in the sand from Dr. J, Dominique, Jordan, and those dunkers to anything that's happening today. Vince Carter, he's the man.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's Teague. Pass to Okogie. Passes to Wiggins. Bell dishes to Wiggins. Can't cash in from close range. Lakers leading by 9. And stolen by Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Cook kicks to Cousins. Shoots from 14, and another basket for the Lakers.
His mid-range game shows how far Cousins has come. He's so much more than just an inside threat.
A floater, and the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Minnesota making a switch here. Layman's checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. Now, here's Vonleh. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Clock at 4. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Layman gets the bucket.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Lakers leading by 7. There's the pass to Cousins. Caldwell Pope on the wing.
2 minutes left.
Just 5 to shoot. Over Bell. And it's Cousins with the foul. That's his first foul. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Minnesota. Bradley's checked in for the Lakers. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. To the inside, Jang. Nice D from Cousins.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
He kicks to McGee. And the rejection by Jang. Teague against Caldwell Pope. That shot missing. Lakers leading by 7. Caldwell Pope on the wing from 11 feet away. Good, he hits the jump shot.
Well, then Caldwell Pope really sees the court well. Everyone knows this guy can shoot, but his passing is also outstanding.
1:05 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Okogie. And the rejection by Cousins. Bradley finds Caldwell Pope. Here's McGee. From outside, off the mark. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 6 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Here's Cousins. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
At this point of his career, McGee knows who he is, a hustler, an energy guy who uses his athleticism to his advantage.
For Los Angeles, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
That's good from McGee. Both free throws good from McGee. Timberwolves trail by 9. And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Teague. contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I love that Teague didn't slow up when he got inside and went right in and drew the foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
Free throw good, Teague.
Well, Jeff Teague, one of the more calm players at the line, always looks to be in control.
And so he hits both. 16 seconds left in the first quarter. Cook, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Cook. Caldwell Pope outside. From the arc, drops in the tray. And the Lakers lead by 10.
Yeah, they've built up this lead 3 points at a time.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of 3-point bombs.
And so it's Los Angeles with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. All-star big man Karl Anthony Towns is hungry to maximize.
I want to be the best player I've ever played, and I feel that I could do that. I think I have the God-given talent and the God-given abilities to make it happen, and I have.
On his coaches, Greg, and teammates love hearing that.
And how can you not? I mean, that kind of drive is special. And with his tools and potential, hard to put a ceiling on just how good he can be.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say, we want to start fast? Now, let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, JaVale McGee is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Then there's Avery Bradley. And it's Cook in at point.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
For three, Caldwell-Pope hits the three-point bomb. Caldwell-Pope's got 6.
And Caldwell-Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 6-point game. And it's denied.
If he was shooting even a little bit better, the story of this game would be a lot different.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And the rejection by Cousins. The 10-footer. And another basket for the Lakers.
Oh, and Caldwell-Pope is not shy about letting it fly, about getting one up. Such a nice stroke.
Here's Okogie. 9 points in the game so far. McGee with the block. They retain possession. Here's Caldwell-Pope. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Oh, Kevin, the coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy buckets like this, GA.
Teague, the open look. True on the 14-footer. 10 points for him.
And you could tell Teague was looking for a shot on that play. Always had his hands up, ready to catch and fire.
Here's McGee. Makes it off the glass. And the Lakers lead by 12.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And the foul on Avery Bradley. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Davis is checked in for Cousins. LeBron comes in for Caldwell Pope. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Quinn Cook. And here are the Lakers. They're on an 11-2 run. LeBron with the bucket.
Oh, powerful presence on the court. It's hard to match James' strength inside.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Towns. Shoots over McGee. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Towns.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Here's McGee. Offensive rebound. Davis. That shot off.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything it can.
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Rondo finds Bradley. Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Oh, nice look by Bradley, moving it to the open man.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Teague, trying to get open as Jang, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And last year, a tough one for Jeff Teague. Just couldn't put together his normal level of play.
You know, Teague missed some games with injury, but his shot just wasn't consistent. His passing and playmaking were as strong as ever, but you just couldn't rely on him to score.
And he makes the first. As we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent, the biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Timberwolves trail by 15. Culver kicks to Teague. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And he comes up with the deuce. Teague's got 13.
And Teague is just so calm and collected when he gets near the rim.
Rondo bounce pass. James looking around. And it's Davis missing. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Hands it from downtown. 16 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Back to Green. Passes it to Davis. He can't hit that time. Good D by Covington. Here's Culver. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Rondo passes to Kuzma. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Noah Vonleh, he's checked in for T.
Noah Vonleh.
Puts it up off the inbound. Green dishes to Davis. James kicks to Rondo. He's looking for LeBron and finds him. Begins with the block. They get it back, and that one drops. Timberwolves trail by 12. They double him with Green. Here's Towns. No good from outside.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Kuzma. That's in there. Davis with the assist. And it's 8 points for Kyle Kuzma.
With the run he's on in the second quarter, I mean, his field goal percentage is tremendous right now.
Minnesota's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Daniels is checked in for the Lakers. James has a two-pointer. It's rebounded by Towns. The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the second quarter, just under 50% shooting. Lakers leading by 14. Right side, Rondo. The pass to Daniels. And stolen by Vonleh. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Covington with it. He's picked up by James. And Covington with the basket on the assist by Vonleh.
Mixing in his mid-range jumper from time to time. Covington, he feels so comfortable shooting from this area.
Back to Daniels. Davis, the pass to Kuzma. And it's blocked. And stolen by Vonleh. Now, here's Culver. Guarded closely. And it goes down 2 points. Culver's got 6.
Now, that's where you like your shots to come from.
Pass to Daniels. Kuzma inside. Vonleh on him. Kuzma, that's good.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off. And the D is struggling to keep up.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Pass to Towns from deep three-point range.
Well, he has to work harder to get a good high percentage look. I mean, he's been taking some bad shots out there.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
And here is Los Angeles now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Three-pointer, Daniels. And it's rebounded by Covington. Covington's got more rebounds now tonight. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I like whenever Covington is in attack mode. He's demonstrating how dangerous he can be driving inside.
From deep. Rondo's shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 10.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
The Timberwolves have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. And he can't get the first one. Chris, are there specific types of plays where you feel the whistle gets blown maybe a little too often and a little too early?
Well, sometimes for a guard, when he's defending a guard and the pick and roll comes and fights through that pick, and as a guard or offensive player, I can stop and let you bump into me and shoot the ball. I think the refs just have to be smart with it. Sometimes it's a foul, but every time it's not, just because of the situation or the flop. And also, you just don't want players to be bailed out when the defender is in a good position. But that's what makes the game so great, is the fact that as an offensive player, you got to try to manipulate and find out where you can sneak yourself in the gray areas of the rules. And as a defensive player, how can you use your skill, your will, and then your IQ not to get caught with your hand in the cookie jar?
A three-pointer, Wiggins, and it's LeBron James with the rebound. And finished off by LeBron.
I love the way James moves in transition. He's relentless and determined.
Now here's Wiggins. 9 points in the game so far. Passes it to Culver. Towns kicks to Culver. Over Davis. They get it back. Towns. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. This is his second trip to the line in this one.
At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first free throw is good. And some changes here for the Lakers. Cousins comes in for James. And Cook subbed in for Rajon Rondo. So he gets them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1:41 left in the first half. Covington against Kuzma. Daniels passes to Kuzma. They double him with Wiggins. 3 on the clock. And good. He got the English that time as it falls. 12 points for Davis.
As dangerous as he is inside, Davis gives opponents nightmares when he's able to get to the mid-range. He's very reliable when he steps back and takes the jump shot.
Culver dishes to Covington. We've got 1:08 left now here in the second. Here's Wiggins. They get a hand on it. And here's the fast break. Cook leading the way. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cook's got 5 points so far.
Amazing floor awareness from Cousins, skilled at spotting the open man.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Wiggins outside. Outside, Towns. 13 feet away. Count that one.
The mid-range jumper is a high percentage shot for him, and when he's got that much room, forget about it.
Davis with it. Vonleh on him. And that one, good. Davis has got 8 here in the quarter.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Culver passes to Towns. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Culver with it, guarded now by DeMarcus Cousins. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 11 on the basket from Towns.
And from day one, Towns has been one of the NBA's top post players. A versatile, well-rounded game on the low block. It doesn't hurt that he can step outside and knock down the jumper either.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
Good. And we finished one half of basketball. Lakers lead by 11. And we'll be back with you right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the G. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 14 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
Kenny, let's get your input on the Timberwolves.
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a...
And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jeff Teague.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
Culver the off guard with Wiggins at the 3. Covington at the 4 with Towns in at the 5. And it's Teague in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Ryan Saunders.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And it's Teague with the ball, but he brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 13. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Teague's got 18 points.
How about the recognition from Culver? Terrific at realizing when the defense has broken down.
Davis. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive end.
The pass to Wiggins. Outside Teague. 6 on the shot clock. And James pulls it down. LeBron's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Kuzma. Rondo bounce pass. Trying to get open is Kuzma. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Yeah, Rondo just knows how to wheel and deal, has that exceptional feel for when one of his guys is open.
And some great moments for Rajon Rondo. Helped Boston to a title back in 2008. And as we know, he's a four-time All-Star.
Yeah, one of the most honorary, toughest, and smartest players in the league. He devours films. I mean, he makes his son watch film. You see that his 4-year-old son is watching film with him. What's going on, man? But he's made it clear, once his playing days are done, he wants to be an NBA coach.
Fires top of the key. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Teague is just so elusive on the court that he'll catch you leaning and force you to pick up a foul.
He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
Free throw good, Teague. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And there's the feed to Davis. Rondo on the double team. It's stolen by Davis. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist by Green. And 12 points for Kyle Kuzma. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Towns. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And a tall player with that kind of speed is a rare commodity.
James finds Rondo. Looking for Kuzma. He gets it there. Knocked away. Covington with the steal. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. Minnesota making some changes. Jordan Bell comes in for Robert Covington. And Okogie subbed in for Wiggins. And the Lakers also making a change. McGee's checked in. Bell trying to break loose. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 11 points. To the paint. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Well, that's just too easy for McGee. I mean, the minute he establishes position in this area, the defense is done.
Here's Teague. He's got 21. To the middle. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Davis inside, defended by Bell. James dishes to Davis. Over Bell. Again, the Lakers.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Now T. Kicks to Bell. Pass to Okogie. 6 to shoot. Softly drops in the floater. Okogie's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Passes it to LeBron. Lakers working the ball around now. Inside, Davis. Got a piece of it.
And great positioning there from Culver. That's what allowed him to get the block.
And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Minnesota making some changes. Chang, he's checked in for Towns. And Layman subbed in for Culver. The Lakers also changing it up. Caldwell Pope comes in for Davis. And it's Avery Bradley in for Rajon Rondo. Teague for three, and he's good on the three ball. Teague's got it back down to single digits for Minnesota.
Wow, his first triple of the second half gives him 2 on the night. He's not making much of an impact from deep.
Here's LeBron. Here's McGee. Caldwell Pope finds Bradley. They get the rebound. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for Los Angeles.
Now in the lineup for the Lakers, DeMarcus Cousins.
McGee against Jang. Teague on the double team. Shot clock at 5. It's stolen by Bell. Fires from deep. A rebound by the Lakers. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And they continue to control the glass.
It's very difficult for the D to cleanly contest Cousins. Just a hulking presence who bullies his way into shooting fouls.
The Lakers have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for LeBron. Both free throws good from Cousins.
Well, Kevin, there's no secret. Cousins is one of the more fiery competitors in this league, and I like guys who play with their heart on their sleeve.
Here's Teague, played in with a nice touch off the glass. Teague's got 10 points in just the second half.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And the pass to Bradley. Dishes to Daniels. Pass to Cousins. Over Bell, and it's Cousins. That time on the assist by Daniels. And that's now 6 points here for Cousins. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Okogie. He's got 13. Out left to the wing. Chang with a clean look. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Cousins against Teague. He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line.
Fighting through fouls and converting. You gotta love the aggressiveness of Cousins.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Quinn Cook comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Cousins, no good on that one. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Here's Okogie. He's covered by Daniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
The Timberwolves have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
This has become a theme for these guys. Way too many missed chances at the line.
Rajon Rondo's checked in for Quinn Cook. That's off as well, so he misses both.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Awesome at keeping his balance. Sometimes guarding Kuzma is impossible for the defense.
Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to Okogie. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Down low, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Lakers also making a change. Davis is checked in. Teague, the pass to Okogie. Got a piece of it. A shot off that time. Davis with some nice D.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
I don't think that was a pass he should make. Too many things can go wrong. I mean, they're lucky to keep possession.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Wiggins is checked in. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
He misses the free throw. That one misses.
And guys, this is becoming the story of the second half. Missed free throws. You can't come back in a game if you can't make your foul shot.
Here's Cousins. Rebound by Jang. Timberwolves trail by 11. Wiggins drives in. Teague with the ball. Picked up by Kuzma. And stolen by Kuzma. And there's another turnover by the Lakers. The Lakers making a switch here. Green's checked in. Here's Okogie. He's got 15. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. To the inside. Here's Davis. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. That's now 22 points for Davis.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
Minnesota calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Davis.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Passes to Okogie. Wing shot on the way. Kept alive, Minnesota.
And the offensive rebounding really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the board.
And they double up Rondo. Kuzma finds Rondo. Green, the pass to Rondo. Just 5 on the clock. And Green with the basket on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 7th assist in the game. Timberwolves trail by 14. Teague, the pass to Okogie. Wiggins with it. To the middle. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And that one's good by Davis. Davis has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, with the role he's on this quarter, they're going to keep going to him. Get that lead even bigger.
59 seconds left to play here in the third. To the paint. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. Robert Covington's checked in for Jeff Teague.
Robert Covington.
There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And the basket by Okogie. Okogie's got 19 points.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Kuzma picks one up.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Josh Okogie, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Culver's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rondo. Over Culver. And he knocks down the jumper. And it's 8 points for Rajon Rondo.
And And when he's knocking down these shots, it makes this team super dangerous. You got to respect the touch there by Rondo.
Culver with it for Davis. Another miss by Minnesota. Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for the Los Angeles Lakers. He has really delivered at the offensive end. He's torched them for 24 points so far. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Davis and Cousins down low at the 4 and the 5. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. And it's Kuzma in at the 3 spot. Culver passes to Towns. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Davis has got the ball. Back to Cousins. Shoots over Towns. No good from Cousins. And here's the fast break. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Andrew Wiggins.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. Right side, Davis. Kuzma kicks to James. Towns against Davis. Shoots over Towns, and Davis puts it in. Davis has got 14 points now in the second half.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
I mean, I don't know what they were thinking. You have to know the scouting report. He's a threat from out there.
Shot clock at 6. A nice shot by Culver.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
The shot misses. Wiggins with some nice D. Out to the wing. For 3, Okogie. Kuzma pulls it in. Kuzma's got 6 rebounds in the game.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, and it's inexcusable. They're all too common. Basketball, one-on-one. The shot goes up, put a body on someone.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
And Davis gets it to go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Okogie, the pass to Towns. Here's Okogie. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
LeBron dishes to Green. And there's the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. And there's another one for the Lakers.
Oh, he's perfect from the field this quarter. He's giving them the fits out there.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Timeout.
Wiggins has got 5 points in the quarter. And the Lakers call time here.
And the talk in their huddle is going to be about taking care of the basketball. I mean, their turnover numbers are terrible.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
Kicks it out to James. To the inside. Kuzma passes to James. 5 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Green, no luck. Timberwolves trail by 9. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Dang, that's his 4th foul. Now he's going to have to be careful. Still a little ways to go and only 2 fouls to spare.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Outside for Davis. Back to Rondo. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And they double up Davis. LeBron passes to Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Covington's got his 6th rebound on the night. That one good for 2. That's 12 points for Jarrett Culver.
And that attacking mindset. When Culver sees an opportunity like that, he just grabs it.
Here's James. Minnesota with the rebound. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. With the teardrop, and it's good on the way in. And now just a 5-point Laker lead.
But too bad this scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
And that one drops for him. 34 points for Davis.
He's putting the hammer down. Dominant quarter for him, trying to push out that lead.
And Teague's at the ball here for the Timberwolves. Wiggins outside. Here's Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. 17 points for Karl Anthony Towns. And they double up Davis. To the middle. Pass to Kuzma. Here's Green. Nice shot from 10 feet out. And the Lakers lead by 7. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Inside, Culver buries it down low.
And the offense starting to click for them this half. They've raised that field goal percentage quite a bit since the break.
Green kicks to James. Kuzma passes to Rondo. It's up a 3, and James with the basket on the assist by Kuzma.
Oh, that's just great judgment right there from James. He has a firm understanding for when to let it fly.
Teague feeling it out a bit. The dish now to Towns. An easy 2 points on the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And for the Lakers, 6 straight seasons outside the playoffs. Can you believe it's the worst record in the NBA over that span? I mean, for the league's premier franchise, it's not what they're accustomed to.
That's good from Green. And the Lakers have an illustrious past, Chris, but they can't rest on their laurels.
Yeah, you're right, Kev. Teams around the league are getting more advanced with their scouting. The Lakers taking steps to ensure they remain on the cutting edge.
And stolen by Kuzma. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. It's stolen by Teague. Pass to Towns. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here's Davis. And they double up Davis. Outside Rondo. Here's Kuzma. And it's good coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Teague. That one goes in. Teague's got 16 here in the second half.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Davis down low. Towns on him. Kuzma finds Green. The three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's his 5th personal foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Culver. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Culver's game just screams potential. Already a good scorer, rebounder, and passer. Now the next step, improving that outside shot.
He hits both from the stripe. Lakers leading by 4. Here's James. Good D by Covington.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Yeah, Greg, that's just great defense, forcing this man into a difficult attempt.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Here's Kuzma. And he overshot that one, missing.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Oh, textbook defense. I mean, it took a good angle to the shooter and bothered the release.
Covington with the bucket.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Timeout called the Lakers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Jeff Teague.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
The Lakers trail. Passes it to Davis. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Teague. Davis drives in, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first.
Just call him the closer. He won't let this team lose.
Anthony Davis.
And Teague's at the ball here for Minnesota. It's a one-point game. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Teague. And that's 23 points for Karl Anthony Towns. LA has gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. That one drops for him. And that's now 20 points for LeBron.
Love the attitude of James. When it's an important moment, he demands the rock and delivers.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Teague, the pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from the wing, and there's another one for the Timberwolves. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
To the left wing. LeBron outside. Count that one. LeBron's got 22 points.
Determination and focus inside. Not a lot you can do against James once he gets the ball right there.
1:51 left in the fourth. The Timberwolves shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Down low. Towns, no luck.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Well, that's why he's out there right now. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. Growing up before our eyes, Kuzma, shots like this reinforce the fact that he's the real deal.
Here's Teague. the floater. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That one on Davis.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Jeff Teague taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He hits the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. Both shots good from the stripe. There's 1:17 left in the fourth quarter. And they double up LeBron. Inside, Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
Love how much Kuzma believes in himself. An absolutely fearless competitor in clutch situations.
Teague against Rondo. The pass to Culver. Here's Towns. Got it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
That's why they put the ball in his hands. They know they can count on him to make crucial shots.
Kuzma can't get it to go.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Andrew Wiggins. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good that time, and that puts him ahead.
Well, he's not about to let those points get away. I mean, he knows they're going to need him tonight.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's now or never.
James, count it!
Timeout, timeout.
Oh, you got to love the poise of James, a master at executing in clutch situations.
And the Timberwolves call time here. They're down by 1. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Hey, they do have enough time here if they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1. We'll see if they try.
Minnesota with the ball. They trail by 1. Here's Teague. It falls!
These are the moments that Jeff Teague lives for. He loves close games.
And the Lakers call time here. They're behind by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Green. Got it!
And they do have a foul to give.
There's 18 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Culver dishes to Towns. Knocks it loose. Pulls from the top of the key. Oh, missed it.
An absolute ball. When the game is up for grabs, Covington wants to be the guy to take it.
And the Lakers call time here. They're trailing by 1. Just 2 seconds left in the game. What do you think, guys?
And guys, it all comes down to this. 1 shot to win the game. They have just enough time.
Oh, he hit it!
Oh,
he hit it!
What a great shot! All zeros on the clock as he drains the game winner.
A hero's finish. They're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
And so it's the Lakers who come out on top here. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, LeBron. We know it's a game of runs. How did you withstand their run to get back to the lead?
Just try to keep attacking, try to get to the free throw line, stop the clock, put pressure on their defense, and just try to keep as much pressure on them as possible. You know, this is the new season, and we came in and took care of job on the road, and hopefully we continue to get better.
Long season ahead. Thanks, LeBron. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.